And let's just keep it real. I forgot about Cherish until this show. Hey loves, it's me, Miss Joan, back with some new content. As you see, it is Miss Joan TV, and what this channel will be geared towards going forward is movie reviews, reality TV recaps, and trending topics. Over here, we are non-biased, but we do be a little shady, okay? But pretty much, it's just my opinion, my outlook on reality TV. A lot of these shows, I've watched over years, and I have a strong opinion about them, and I give credit where it's due. I was watching Funky Dineva's review on BET The Encore, and just listening to it just made me like, okay, well, let me go check this out. And baby, yes, we are here for it. So let's get it started. So if you don't know, BET recently released a show called BET Presents The Encore, and what this show is about 9 women that were very super mega stars back in the early 2000s, late 90s, who were singers and R&B singers in female music groups, and they bring these ladies back together so that they can make this super group. And baby, when I say from the first episode already we got some drama going. So this will be like a little recap. I know a lot of you guys maybe have already seen these, but I'm playing catch up so that we can be on track, and let's get into this tea. So the show pretty much start off with an intro where it's introducing all the women and their stardom and what groups they came from. And it starts off with them entering the house, and we have first, and please excuse me, I have my notes. It starts off with 2 twins from the group Cherish, Fallon and Felicia, who came from the group Cherish, and I do remember them. They had, I think, the song Unappreciated and do it, do it, do it, do it, you know. And so they start in and they come in. And next who enter the house is Pam from Total. Now let me tell y'all something. Baby, Total, to this day, I can play their whole album. I have their album, okay? Yes, I now listen to them on Spotify, but I made sure I kept hold of that album, okay? And when I say, like, I love me some Total, when I saw Pam, I was all here for it. Now we know it. Pam enters the house with her clear face mask on, so that already off the back told me Pam may just be a little extra, but I get it. Then we have my girl Nivea. Now we all know Nivea is going to be a fan favorite. Nivea is full of bubbles. As she stated, she is the rainbow. It's full of rainbow and just glitter and just unicorns, girl, and a little bit of nasty mouth, and I'm here for it. I already know Nivea is going to definitely keep me interested into this show. Then enter the house is Shamari, a member of Black, and we all love Black, okay? I used to be the girl up in the skating rink skating to Black, and we all know this was Lisa Left Eye's group. So, and you know, I love me. I thought I was Lisa Left Eye, okay, from TLC. So, you know, when she came out with a group, we were all here for it. And is it me? Does Shamari look like to me, I think her and Ronnie been together so freaking long. Like, she favors him so much. Like, they look alike, and I love it. And we have Aubrey, who enters the house. Now, I do not want to make this a race thing. It's not. But I have a question. Why every time us Black people do anything, we gotta add that token white person? Like, we can't do nothing without that white person being a part. Like, we'll offend white people if they're not a part of our stuff. Either way, we all know Aubrey brings drama because, like everyone else, I was an avid, committed fan of making the band. All 3 of them. The band, Danity Kane, and Day 26. So I've seen it all. I seen Walking Over the Bridge. I saw the cheesecake. Dylon. I've seen it all. I even remember the episode when Aubrey got the boot. So, you know, we here for it. Then we have from the group 702, which is like one of my favorite groups, is Irish Lanisha. And I do remember them, but of course remember the lead singer of the group. But, you know, if you do go back, you know, they were the background singers pretty much, but they were beautiful and the group was just phenomenal. Okay, and so where my girls at? From the front to back, and if you're feeling that, girl, I'm all here for 702. Then we had our girl Keely, aka creative director, entering the house. Now, I was a 3LW girl when it came out. Getting sick and tired if you're broken promises, looking in my pages, seeing different numbers and numbers. Okay, we all know we was walking around here going, no more, baby, I'ma do it right. Honey, now I'm a supporter of Notori. Okay, from Power, the original group member from 3LW. We remember the drama back in the day, okay, when the group broke up. So I've seen the drama. I've seen when Notori did the interview on TV1 where she talked about old girl throwing chicken at her. Then I saw Keely's response. So, like, when I knew she was coming in the house, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be some drama. So automatically, as all the ladies are in the house now and they're all introducing themselves to each other, the twins started automatically rubbing me the wrong way because they first asked Pam like who she was from Total, and she was like Pamela, and they were like, who you? And she was like, from Total. Oh, I love Total. I'm not here for this shade, okay? Already the twins are starting in on ageism, okay? Already they're starting to want to just attack or just downgrade or belittle people who are older than them, and I'm not here for it. Even though I pretty much think me and the ladies are in the same age range, I'm not here for it. I give respect to where it's due, and I respect people who have paved the way for me, and let's just keep it real. I forgot about Cherish until this show. I don't think I'm the only one. So already I knew these girls right here are messy. Pam automatically goes into talking about God, so we all know Pam is now saved. Now let me tell you something about saved people, because I grew up in a church and I've been around church people almost my whole life. So let me just give y'all a little background. Anytime a person lived a wild and foul life, I mean wild and foul, they become overly super religious. And so Pam is definitely giving me God repent like 10 times, okay, sprinkle holy water on me type teas, like, but I'm here for it because I'm loving Pam. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I love me some Total, so to see Pam there and see her in a good place, I think is fabulous. But you know, it can get a little old when a person praise the Lord. Okay, next. And see, here's my thing, like, first impressions with these twins, like, if you're not this nasty and catty and bitchy, then this should not be something you should automatically start portraying, because I'm a true believer of first impressions is everything, and already at their first impressions is I'm not gonna like you, and you gonna just have me just dog y'all out, but I'm gonna be fair enough with them. So like, first impressions are everything to me, and so I'm not sure I'm here for the twins. Okay, so it automatically starts off getting into some like drama. We have Miss Keely over here, or Mrs. Keely, she married woman. Mrs. Keely over here saying she's not a part of the group. She's not going to be singing. Sis is creative director. And I'm not going to lie, the expression that Aubrey made, I swear we did it at the same exact time. Who she creating and directing where. Okay, but let me tell you what I think about that, right? I think Carlos went to her, and I'm tell you something, anytime you see Carlos King name on something, honey, because I'm getting a lot of R&B diva vibe and tease, and I'm here for it because I watched every season and episode of R&B Diva. I think Keely told Carlos, like, I'll be on the show, but I'm not singing. I'll be the creative director. And let me tell you, Carlos messy. I don't care what you say. I've watched enough Carlo King shows. Okay, because I love me some Love and Marriage in Huntsville. So when I mean like Carlos be here for the drama, I think Carlos was like, okay, you could be creative director, right? But really the tea is, like, he knew once she got up in that camera, okay, we gonna let her think, but she gonna sing, okay? And I think that's the tea we getting right now, and I'm loving it. All the ladies start to pretty much come at, especially the twins, and Shamari speaks and says that she just don't feel she's in a place to be creative director. So then Fallon and Felicia, okay, they just automatically go in on Keely, okay, and they pretty much like, who are you to say? And I mean, in a way, you kind of can't help but agree, because it's like, girl, we don't know your credentials, but you gotta prove to these girls that you're creative director, and so far from what I've seen, it ain't happening. So then the twins go to say, like, my sister just found out this morning she's a millionaire. She's a millionaire, and you're on reality TV. Me personally, if I wake up one morning and I find out I'm a millionaire, I mean, yeah, more money don't hurt, but if I feel like this show is beneath me or I'm just too above, I don't think I will go on. And so soon as the twins are like, oh, my sister's a millionaire, and then like they went at Misha. Let me tell you something, sis. Misha is a sister. I don't know if y'all peeped this, but when they was like, who you? Misha stood up, said, I'm LaMisha. Okay? And even Keely was like, you don't know who this is, girl? Like, she came before y'all. Okay? Let me tell you something. We gonna put it like this. First total, 702, Black, 3LW, Danny Kane, Nivea, then comes Cherish, boo. And if we gonna keep it all the way 100, SWV comes before all of them, in that order. Humble yourself, boo. Humble yourself. So then, like, the twins go outside, they leave, cause girl, I fell out when Misha was like, why are you here then? Like, if you a millionaire, why are you here? We're here to help you. Boo. Why? Hold on, because you got a few credentials? Okay, so you made some music for Tamar, who doesn't really make music anymore. No tea, no shade, just pink lemonade, okay? Then you say Justin Bieber, who's a culture vulture. Okay. Then you say Chris Brown. Now, don't get me wrong. We all, like, regardless of Chris Brown past, the boy can dance, he can sing, and he makes phenomenal music. Like, that's it. Girl didn't drop Beyonce. She didn't drop Doja Cat. She didn't drop Megan Thee Stallion. She didn't drop Usher. Girl, they didn't drop, girl, who can we say? Who's like real big, girl? Like, they didn't drop names that are like icons. She didn't say anything like Missy Elliott. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't knock your credentials. I'm all for it. Like, you're making your presence known in the industry, and I respect that. But don't come in a house degrading and want to downplay everyone's age. Like, girl, you gonna be old one day too. What you think? You Michael Jackson in a sleeping chamber and you're never gonna age? I don't think so. So humble yourselves, boo. So they go outside, and we don't need this, and I don't need to be here. And then they start clowning Misha dress. Now, can we be honest? They said her dress was very Diana Ross-ish. Okay, it was giving a lot of Diana Ross tease. And girl, they weren't lying. It was giving me a lot of who's the boss tease. Okay, if you know Diana Ross, you know the songs The Boss. Okay, who's the boss? Okay, but Misha's still my girl. They was just in their feelings, because I think they were in the presence with people who had more of a like impact in R&B and in the music industry and in music history, and they feel threatened. I think for them, anytime they're in a room with people maybe not as high as them, maybe. And so now you're in a room with people who have more, just more of a impact, more of a substance, and they just gonna have to get with it. So then it goes to See This World, baby. And let me tell you something, I live for this. When I mean this is like great TV nostalgia for us who grew up in the 90s and early 2000s. This was our era. This was our time. BET was it when we had hits and we had Rhapsody in the Basement, and you know we had college what's it called, College Hill. Girl, like See the World is giving me everything. And when I saw See the Girl, I got to screaming. I was like, yes, I'm here for this nostalgia. I'm loving every bit of it. So pretty much that's like, you know, they get to talking to Sita, and you know, Keely makes remarks that nobody want to work for assholes. I guess Keely would know based off what we've heard. Like, it takes an asshole to know an asshole. So, I mean, maybe she's on to something, you know, we'll see. Then, you know, it's the next day, and after Sita, the vocal coach come in, and we hear from Miss Cinnamon, and so she wants to have each one sing a song, and so Keely, Miss Creative Director, Miss I'm not singing, bust out I'll go first. Now, let me tell you something. I commend that, because she's like, I'll go. Like, for someone who's not singing, she just, but you know what? I commend her because she felt confident enough to go first. So, and she didn't sound so bad. I'm going to be honest with you. I actually wasn't expecting her to sound as good as she sounded. You know, she didn't sound terrible. So I was like, okay, Keely, I see you. You want to make sure people know you can belch a little, you know. We do see Nivea sing. Let me tell you something, baby. Nivea can blow. Now, we knew she could sing, but Nivea can blow, girl. Like, Nivea, she got it. Okay, she can blow. She can blow. And I was here for it. Like, I can listen to Nivea sing all day. Then Aubrey sang, and of course we know Aubrey could sing. If you ever watched Making a Band, Aubrey had a beautiful voice. So, you know, she gave me a lot of kind of like Christina Aguilera tease a little bit. So I was like, okay, Aubrey, I mean, we know you could sing, girl. Was nobody doubting that, you know? We was doubting that face, but then Pam goes. Pam starts singing, and like I had to close my eyes, and I'm like, yeah, that's Pam from Total. You know, she sounds nice. Like, she didn't have an overly powerful voice, but you could tell back in the day she can harmonize. And we all know how Diddy ran his group, so we know that back then he was making sure she was getting her vocal training. So you could tell back then Pam can definitely hold her tune, you know. Okay, then Shamari sings, and of course we know Shamari has such a beautiful voice, and you know, she still trains her voice, and she's married to like another music like group icon, a member, so like, you know, she stays on top of her game. So I was definitely here for Shamari. I think she is gorgeous. I just love her personality, you know. I remember seeing her on, I believe it was Housewives of Atlanta. So like, she has like a really beautiful spirit about her, girl. Then we get to Fallon and Felicia, okay, and Fallon and Felicia can sing, okay, they're cute. Here's my problem. You throw all that shade, girl. I'm expecting you to be able to blow like Nivea, boo, or Aubrey. So I'm expecting Felicia and Fallon to blow. I mean, if you gonna be up here talking about people being old, and people up here looking like Diana Ross, and you know, pretty much like, I'm a millionaire and I write for this person, girl, I'm gonna need you to blow. And they blew. But they can sing. They cute. They cute. Then we get to Lamisha and Irish. Now, Lamisha actually sounds pretty cute. You can tell that she may need some vocal training. So, but she was able to hold a note, right? So that was good. Then we get to Irish. So what I'm thinking with Irish is, yes, maybe back in the day she was able to carry a little melody and it was cute. It is very possible that Irish may have been a part of the group because of face. Like, she's a gorgeous girl, and if you look at any pictures from them in the past, she was gorgeous. She still is. So, you know, all the members are beautiful. Lamisha back in the day was fierce, honey. Like, you see Lamisha, girl, gorgeous. She was rocking them short haircuts. But it's possibly Irish may have been more a face of the group, because I love Irish though. I think she has like a very sweet spirit, and she's very honest. Just the vocals, ain't there. But hopefully she gets there, okay, as the show goes. So then next we see two producers come to the house who are Elijah and Cosign. And of course we know the twins. Wouldn't make it be known. She knows them because she jumps all on them. And so they go down into the studio and they start to talk about the image and the idea that they see the group going. And already Nivea talking about she wants to jump Cosign's bone. And I'm like, girl, you have a thing for producers. Like, she definitely, you got two kids by, or three kids by Dream. And then Wayne wasn't a producer, but she definitely has a thing for men in the music industry. And I'm going to say, girl, you might want to pump it down just a little bit. So then it goes into Pam, Iris, and Lamisha discussing how the type of music they want to go. They don't want any thotty dot dot music, okay? They're not with the thotty dot dot music, okay? They have kids, they have an image, they have God. So there's just certain music they're not willing to do, where the other ladies are okay with it, like Fallon, Felicia, are okay with singing a little thotty dot dot music. But let's be honest, like, for the status and who they are, I don't think they should be making that type of music trying to compete with these younger girls. To be honest with you, music nowadays is kind of trash. Like, that's just my personal opinion. You have a few little hits, some cute songs, but like her don't make no thotty dot music. And I love me some her, girl. So like music like that, love, melody, ballads, like I'm all for it. So we'll see like what they can agree on. Then the scene goes to the ladies going to the choreographer. Let me tell you something. As soon as I heard choreographer, I was hoping to get me some. So as soon as I heard choreographer, I'm thinking like we gonna get us a Lorianne Gibson, girl. Boom cat, girl. I was like, that would have been perfect nostalgia, perfect TV. But we got another young lady who has choreographed for Nicki Minaj, so that was nice. Come on, like, not everybody dances like that. And I just thought already you starting them off on some pow, 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 and I was just like, here we go. And to each his own, you know. I thought it was gonna be boom cat, boom cat, boom cat, boom cat, boom cat, boom cat. You know, we was all gonna be boom catting together, but you know. So it starts off with the first group. We got the twins, we got Aubrey, and like they were giving it, girl. They caught on to them 1-2s, the 1-2-3s, girl. They was doing it. They looked good. Even Keely, girl. Well, you know, 3LW was known for dancing, so I was not surprised at all that she was able to hold her own, and Cheetah Girls. So I'm like, yes, like come through. But of course we had our aunties, and they are our aunt aunties, honey. They are. And we had Pam. I'm not sure if Irish was a part, but I know we had Pam, we had Nivea, who did okay, and then we had Lamisha, and they were struggling, you know. But I mean, if you look back at it, they were not strong dance groups. You see what I'm saying? Like Total didn't do choreography, you know. They were a look. They were a vibe. Okay, then you had 702. They did a little dancing. I don't remember them ever being strong and known for their dancing. Nivea did a little dancing here and there, so you could tell once Nivea practiced and get it down, she got it. So you know, it was kind of hard, a little cringy to watch, because you don't never want to see like, you know, somebody just struggle. But then of course we had Mouth Almighty, Tongue Everlasting, Felon, and Felicia. They just always got something to say. I'm just tired of them already. I am. Like, they always got something to say about somebody's age, and I'm hoping they realize, girl, you better hope you can move as nearly as good as they can at their age. Girl, you better hope and pray to your God that you make it to their age, because that's a blessing, okay? I don't care what you say. Back to Keely and her dancing real quick. I want to touch base. I just feel like, I think she's on the show because she feel like she has something to prove. If you think about it, her ex-group mates who, like, we had Notori, she's an actress now. Like, she's on Power. She was Power in Power Book 2, you know, and she was Lil' Kim in the Biggie. So, like, sis can sing still. She is acting her behind off. I'm all for it. I love me some Notori. I don't care what you say, okay? And then we have Adrienne, right? She's a TV host. You know, this is, you know, that's her job. That's what she's known as now, okay? No longer a thought. So, I think Keely felt like she had something to prove that she still got it, which, I give credit where it's due. I don't really care whether I personally think you're like a shitty person or possibly a shitty person. The girl still got it, and I think that's her whole purpose of being on the show. Because me personally, I'm here for being a creative director. I'm not boot catting, okay? I'm not doing none of that. Like, I'm here to be creative director. I'm going to be coming at you later. This is the image. This is the look. Let's do this. This is what, but I think she's just pretty much on there just to prove something. And I mean, she's not doing too bad at it. So then it goes where the ladies all meet up in a group, and we have Aubrey, who decides to take over and decides, let's divide the group. I want to be with the good girls. I want to be with the girls who can sing and dance. And we're going to leave the struggle performers on this side. Let me tell you something now. I'm a sister. I'm for my people, okay? I'm not surprised by Aubrey. One, she was a little messy on making the band. So this is what she do. But isn't it just like a white person to come in to divide and then try to conquer? She's giving me straight Karen vibe. Like, I'm getting a Karen tease. Okay, you don't have to agree with me. And no, everything is not about race, but she has the traits. She has the characteristics. Like, you're coming in a group full of women who's already established in their own right, and you're separating the group. Is that what white people do? You didn't hear from me though. So then it goes to where Shamari and Irish pretty much like, I'm not with this, and neither am I. Like, here we go, you want to separate good to bad, and you want to make the ones who needs a little bit more practice feel bad. I'm not with that. I'm not with that. And it's funny, no one else really agreed to that but Aubrey. Of course, Fallon and Felicia are going to do it. They shady bitches. Excuse my language, but they are. So to them, like, they already have things to say in their opinions about these women. So of course they're going to go along with it. Aubrey thinks she the ish because on her resume she has Diddy, but we're not going to go into Diddy, okay? Bad boy curse. We all know about it. I just personally feel the twins are way too old to be acting like brats. Like, they're acting like brats. I would think out of both of these sisters, one of them will have a little bit more maturity, but I guess because they twins, they feed off each other's energy, so we're just going to get a whole bunch of negative teas, okay? And of course, Auntie Pam let us know that God is a part of this group too. Okay, so we gonna say we have 10 members, honey. Okay, now don't get me wrong, I'm all about the universal creator and God, but it ain't nothing like that church lady in the group that's just always, God is part of this group too, y'all. So let's not forget about him. And already Keely, you could just tell Keely and Aubrey are going to be ahead. So you could automatically tell. So we already know Keely and Aubrey are about to pretty much be bump heads. Okay. Keely has a very strong personality. Does Aubrey. So already you could tell there's about to be an issue just from this scene. But I feel Keely. Keely's saying Aubrey is being divisive. She is being very divisive. She is trying to divide the group. As I said, divide and conquer. And she's right. She's right. How are you just going to come in and be like, I want to be with the good girls and let the bad girls struggle? Like, you're a super group, boo. This is why Diddy booted her, because she's problematic. I don't care what you say. She's problematic. And I'm telling y'all going to see as the season goes. She's problematic, y'all. So then we have a very intimate scene. It jumps to where Irish is talking about her twin. And if you ever seen 702, I think they were unsung. 702 Unsung, if I'm not mistaken. I seen a documentary some years ago, maybe a year ago on them. And Irish did have a twin that started off with the group, and she goes to talk on how she lost her sister to cancer. And I think that moment of just like humility was perfect for the episode, because it brought us back to this scene where, we're human. They're human just like everyone else. And so we all lose someone. And it was very touching. I even teared up. I don't have a twin. I have siblings, but, and I've lost a sibling before. I've lost a sibling. So I can understand the emotional. Pretty much, you don't ever learn to get over it. You just learn to live with it. And I just thought it was beautiful to even see, like, the twins have some type of humility about themselves, and that just gave us a moment of just like, okay, you know, we're all in this together. And of course, we got Auntie Pam, honey. She had her cup and her ginger ale. She had to let us know, girl, you know, God bring us together. And I was here for it. You know, they needed that moment. You know, Pam gonna work my nerves just a little, but I still love me some Pamela, honey. And then, of course, we go back to the mess, right? So we got Mouth Almighty, Tongue Everlasting Fallon, who runs and go tell Aubrey that Keely was talking about her and was saying that she's divisive and that, you know, she was talking behind her back. And of course, Aubrey had, you know, felt some type of way. And Aubrey was stuck on this word divisive. Let me tell you why. I really think it's because Aubrey has been told this before. Aubrey has been told she's problematic. She knows she's problematic, honey. And anytime someone calls her out on it, she's going to be offended. And, I mean, Keely wasn't lying. I mean, where was the lie? You know, where was it? She already trying to divide the group, you know. So then Keely comes into the kitchen and Aubrey confronts her, and I give her that. You know, she confronted her, and Keely was honest. She didn't back down and say, no, I didn't say it. She like, yeah, like, soon as we come, this is not what we're here for, and I'm not the only lady in the group that is not with this. And, you know, I'm sorry you feel that way. And Aubrey responds, well, I'm sorry you said it. Let me tell you something. Keely better than me, because I'd have been like, and I'm sorry your face looked like that, too. I would have came back, girl, and I'm sorry your face looked like that. Okay, like, you gotta be careful. Okay, you when you look like you've been a builder, when you look like a build-a-bear, you gotta be careful, because some of us we quick with it. But, you know, Keely kept it real cute, looked at it, stared at it like, and, you know, that scene was what that was. And so that's pretty much how the show ended. And then, you know, we jump into episode 2, which we're going to get into in the next video, guys. But yeah, pretty much that was episode 1. And I was here for it. This one episode just was like, this is it. I'm sticking with this show. I'm going to watch this. This is it for me. And if you see the little shorts that they show through the whole season, you see a scene where the producer tells Aubrey, you are problematic. And that's exactly what I meant. Like, I could tell when a person is problematic. They show it right away. And Aubrey is going to be an issue. She's going to be an issue. She can help it. It's her inner Karen. It's her inner Karen. She can't fight it, okay? But Aubrey's going to give us some tea, okay? She's going to give us some juice. She's going to give it. And so I'm so here for it. I want to thank you guys, you know, for sticking through this review. Stick through for episode 2. And it will be coming up next. And we got some more goodies coming for some more reviews. But till then, I will see you in my next video, loves, and smooches.